What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Yes, I have a new background. I am down in Miami at TTG headquarters, working on a lot of fun, new, and exciting features for you guys, the TTG fam. What's up? My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest-growing, highest-rated online premium education platform that's available to the retail trader today. And we've got one simple goal. That's to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, listen carefully. Share this video, smash that like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free where myself, other TT Pro Trader moderators, and special guests will drop golden nuggets to provide you guys a free lessons education that are going to help you become better traders immediately. But why should you listen to any of the stuff we cover on these lives? I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I started my career working for a fund in New York City, my first job out of college. That is where I learned how to trade properly by being taught by other professional traders on Wall Street. Again, did not figure this stuff out on my own in my mother's basement. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, and the stock market crash. But it was also during that same time that I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, perhaps more importantly than that, since 2016, my team and I at TTG have helped now thousands of retail traders from all walks of life, from all over the world, achieve financial freedom by teaching them how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. We're going to teach you how to fish at TTG. We're going to teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to become a self-sufficient trader, how to not have to rely on other people in order for you guys to pull consistent profits out of the market. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not gambling. It is a skill. It's a skill that needs to be learned just like any other, especially since this skill could potentially help you guys reach financial goals that you never thought were possible. Guys, we're kicking off this live stream today with a 15, 20-minute Q&A session. We're going to give some time for people to log on. You guys can ask me anything it is that you want, anything trading related, anything market related, individual stocks. I'm here to help. 17 years of experience. I'll give you guys and share with you my experience in education and whatever it is you guys want to discuss, you guys can have a chance to ask me some questions. Then I'll spend about 15 minutes or so. I'll talk to you guys about the TTG membership. We've got some discounts and incentives for those that are interested in joining the platform here today. Yes, it's a platform. It's not just a chat room with trade alerts. TTG is a platform that gives you access to the same education I received working at the fund, but also gives you access to professional tools and resources that traders use on a daily basis to make better informed decisions. You have access to all of it on the platform. Okay, so after we go over that, I will then go over what the hell happened in the markets today. Man, this guy, Jerome Powell, is good. He's scary good. He's so damn good. Jerome Powell, when he used to speak, if you go back to like 2018, whenever Jerome Powell opened his mouth, markets went down. He was terrible. He sucked, right? Not anymore. This guy has done such a tremendous turnaround. There has never been a better speaker on the public stage from the chairman of the Federal Reserve position than this man. He is so meticulous with his words. It's incredible. He dances around the most controversial topics, the most influential topics that are going to affect markets. And he knows, he's well aware that literally every single financial professional on this planet is listening to every word that he says. He's well aware of this, but he has done a masterful job. Masterful job. The guy was being, he testified today in front of the Senate Banking Committee for his renomination for the Fed chair position. And he got asked a lot of tough questions, some ridiculously stupid questions, other questions, very, very, very important. And he handled them tremendously. And he really calmed the market's fears. The markets have been very scared over the last week or so. Ever since the Fed minutes came out from their December meeting, the markets have been scared. Okay. They've been scared thinking that Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve is going to be a lot more aggressive with their monetary policy tightening than what they initially thought after the December Fed meeting. The markets have really sold off the first week of 2022. Jerome Powell had a job today, and that was to ease everyone's fears. And he did exactly that. But I will tell you exactly what he said, because the words he used matter. The words he used matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over with you on this live stream tonight. What did Jerome Powell say that the markets liked? It's important you understand that because you need to know what could he potentially say in the future that the markets will not like. Okay, so we're going to go over all of that. We traded SPY options today. We caught a really solid about 25% gain on bulk of the position. Some really good trading today in chat. A lot of members actually caught both moves. We had put options in the morning. A lot of members caught call options in the afternoon after the Jerome Powell testimony. It was a solid trading day for the fam and True Trading Group. Congrats to all my members that banked on some of that action today. So we're going to talk all about that, but then what to expect tomorrow, because tomorrow is your CPI data. So we're getting inflation numbers tomorrow. This is important. So I'll talk to you guys later on this live stream exactly what I think is going to happen now moving forward. What did Jerome Powell say the market's liked? What I think is going to happen now with CPI data, and how, most importantly, are we going to make money from all of that going forward? So I'll talk to you guys about that. And at the end of the live, as we always do, I'll show you the Teach Sheet platform, all the tools, the resources, the courses, everything you get access to as a member, I'm going to show you. Okay? So before we do any of that, though, we're going to do the Q&A. So start typing questions in chat right now. Remember, guys, there's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a silly question. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Okay, start typing your questions in chat right now, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Hey, Mike, how do you know when the small caps start to heat up? Do you think this year will give us a few worthy small cap runners? Lots of one and dones these days. Jordan James, absolutely, you're going to get a lot of small cap runners this year. Same as every other year. Yes, you've had a lot of one and dones so far. It's only been 6 trading days of the year. So, we have a long way to go. We're only just over 1 week into the year. And yes, small caps have been one and dones for the most part. There's not a lot of really big runners, not a lot of follow through. It's been like that for the last couple months. But that's pretty normal. It's pretty normal for the small cap market to get cold as the large cap market heats up. So as volatility increases in the large caps and you get bigger moves in the overall market, like you're getting the SPY is moving, 8 points in a single day. That's very, very high volatility. It attracts traders' attention. So like if you just take me as an example, I'm one trader in a sea of millions, right? If you just take me on a day like today, I'm not trading PIK, NTRB, TSRI, BARK, like some of your top gaining small caps today. I'm not trading those. Why? Because I'm focused on the overall market. I'm trading SPY options, which is what we did today. Pulled out about 25% gain on bulk take profit today on SPY options. So I'm focused in large caps because there's so much opportunity there. The moves are so big. So typically, if you just take me, just me, I could be 6 figures of liquidity with a buy and a sell in one of those small caps. So if you have a stock like TSRI, for example, that trades, X amount of shares, or let's say PIK trades 185 million shares, NTRB trades 90 million shares. Well, just me, I might be 70,000 shares or 50,000 shares, just me alone. And if I am not trading those particular stocks, that's liquidity that is not there. Now, if I'm not focused on the SPY or large caps, and I am focused on some of those small caps, that's a lot more of liquidity. I'm just one person. Now multiply me times maybe 1,000 other traders or 2,000 other traders that are going to focus on maybe Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Lucid, Rivian, AMD, NVIDIA, right? Snowflake or something like that are focusing on other things. That results in lower volume, which therefore results in lower follow through, therefore lower momentum. And that's why you're getting a lot of these one and done type moves in small caps. You'll know small caps heat up when you start to see afternoon short squeezes. When you have a small cap that rips people's faces off in the morning and then consolidates during lunch and then rips people's faces off in the afternoon, that's your sign small caps are heating up, because that's going to be your sign that short sellers are getting ripped. Short sellers are getting caught with their pants down, because short sellers now, because small caps are so quiet, they just wait for the small cap to run. And as once it stops and takes a breather, they just jump on the short and it eventually just rolls back over in the next couple hours, the next couple days. They're very content. But once you start to see those afternoon short squeezes, that's when you know shorts are starting to get hurt a little bit. Longs will start to have a little bit of FOMO. They'll start to feel like, oh man, I'm looking at, oh man, I'm missing out. They start to chase stocks higher. And all of a sudden you get the short seller goes from being content to being timid and anxious. And the long trader goes from being anxious and timid to being very aggressive and having FOMO. And that's how the small cap market will heat up. And that's one sign you can look for. If you start to see like two different stocks in the afternoon, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they're ripping to new highs on a short squeeze, that's an indication small caps are starting to heat up. And believe me, when it does, we'll be all over it. I mean, listen, 6.8, I believe, was the prior reading. I have to see what the expectation is for tomorrow. Actually, let me see if I can find it right now. If there's an expectation, because they'll have it out tomorrow when the number comes out. Let me see if I can just pull it up. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see what the number is when it comes out. I'll have to find what the actual analyst expectations are. It's a consumer price index, folks. CPI number. It gives you an indication of what consumers are paying for goods, and it is important because of inflation. So you're going to get an inflation reading tomorrow with, what is the increase in prices that consumers are feeling when they're going to buy specific goods. So that's your CPI data. That's your CPI number. It's very important. It's going to give you guys an inflation or an insight into inflation. And if the number comes in hot, which it's been hot for the last several months, if it comes in hot, we'll talk about this later on the live stream. I'm not going to get into this now because I want to talk about this later. But the CPI numbers that we're going to look for will be, if it's under expectations, then that is going to be an indication that the markets are actually free to continue to move higher, especially with what Jerome Powell did today. But we'll talk about that again later on in this live stream. I don't want to talk about it now because that's what we're going to talk about for the main topics later. How would you recommend setting up charts for novice traders? I think less is more when it comes to charting. I'm not one of those people that has 900 indicators on my chart, and my chart looks like a Picasso painting. I see some people with their charts. It's just like, what, I'll look at some traders' charts, and it's like, their chart looks like this. Like literally, you see some traders' charts and you're like, wait a second, dude. You're like, what in God's name are you doing? Like, what is this? You see some traders' charts that look like that. So less is more when it comes to technical analysis and indicators. We also have a beginner and foundations course as part of your curriculum when you join True Trading Group. So our beginner and our foundation courses will literally start you off from day one for people that have never traded a stock a day in your life. Don't worry about it. We walk you through and hold your hand throughout that entire process. And we also have, Jason Simmons, one of our pro trader moderators. He actually helps people set up their charts, set up their scanners, and really get yourself situated and get yourself ready, for the markets. But we will show you how to set up your charts, what indicators you want to use, how to use them, what that information means, how to read the chart. You guys will learn all of that in the beginner courses of the TGG curriculum. All right, so guys, tomorrow, also don't forget, tomorrow we've got the small account that is starting up with Jason Simmons, the professor. So what's happening, Jason Simmons, one of our pro traders at True Trading Group, is opening up a brand new account, okay, and is depositing $1,000 into that account. and he is going to walk all of our members through step by step, trade by trade. Okay, every move he makes on his journey to grow that 1,000 into 25K. Okay, this I'll read you guys what's on the screen here. All right, begins on Wednesday. Okay, the small account demo is going to end when the account is either blown up and he loses $1,000 or he reaches 25K. Okay, so there is no defined end to this small account demo that he is doing. All right, it's going to be $1,000 cash account. The broker he's using is Charles Schwab. All trade alerts will begin with the level of alert, such as novice, etc., and then small account, followed by the alert, so that all alerts will be saved daily and posted to the premium blog and trade history tab. The size of each trade will be alerted as well. The point of this is for Jason to show you all how it is possible to grow a small account and everything that goes along with it. All steps will be notated by Jason, and we will use this as a case study for our new Trade with a Small Account course that is being launched very soon. You do not need to register for this. Simply be on the app or inside of chat. Okay, you all need to fully understand this is not a very easy task. And although Jason is a pro, there is always a chance that he could blow up the account or lose on a trade. He's a human being. Okay, anyone following this blindly or following willingly needs to take 100% responsibility for their own trading. It is our goal that you learn from the process more so that you make a bunch of money quickly. Okay, so Jason Simmons will be starting with $1,000 and his goal is to grow it to 25K. That's going to be starting tomorrow. Okay, so all of our members, you can look now for the trade alert. If the trade alert says small account, that means it's a trade that's being done inside of that $1,000 cash account that Jason Simmons is going to be starting with tomorrow. Oh, guys, the CPI forecast is at 7% is the expectation tomorrow. The previous CPI number is 6.8. Okay, so year over year forecast is 7%. The previous is 6.8. The month over month is 0.4. The previous is 0.8. Right, so those are the expectations for your CPI numbers tomorrow. They will come out pre-market. All right, they will come out pre-market. They will dictate the way that the markets are going to trade tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be an important day with that CPI data coming out. And again, we'll talk about that a little bit later on the live stream. I'm just going to answer a couple more questions, guys, before we dive in. I talked to you about Jerome Powell, what he said today, and then why the CPI numbers are so important tomorrow. Do you think Microsoft could reach highs due to its earnings and high consensus? No. I do not believe that Microsoft is going to go to all-time highs just based on their earnings. Microsoft will go to all-time highs depending on what happens with the 10-year Treasury and tech stocks. So, if the 10-year continues to rise and we push up over 2% and the Fed raises rates in March, no, I don't think Microsoft goes to all-time highs this year. Do I think Microsoft trades higher in 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 7 years from now than where it is today? Absolutely, I do, without any question, in my opinion. So Microsoft is a company that I've owned for an extremely long time. I've added to this position basically every single year. And I just took profit on Microsoft actually for the first time in about 8 or 9 years. I just took profits off on my mega cap tech positions. I took profit off the end of 2021. I sold about 50% of my holdings in my mega cap tech stocks, shifted a lot of that capital into the energy sector, into financials. If you guys recall my top sector picks, for 2022, I published a report on January 2nd, which was a Sunday before the first trading day of the year. I published a report on True Trading Group's platform for all of our members, all of our trial members as well, still have access to this report. of my market outlook for 2022. And I gave you guys my top sector picks and stock picks within. My number one sector pick for 2022 was the energy sector. And I went over, I listed for you guys 6 stocks that are in the energy sector that are my top picks for 2022. And so far, those stocks have absolutely lit up the board. Okay, massive outperformance so far to start the year. Now, listen, I know we're only just over a week into the year, but very pleased with the price appreciation that I've seen in the 6 stocks that I named as my top picks in the energy sector for 2022. You guys can all download that report. Okay, even trial members, you guys can download that report too. You can go to ttgthree.com to sign up for our trial, and you'll be able to download that report. Full members, you can download that report as well. How does SPY futures help with direction? It's everything, because the futures market is what allows people to adjust positioning based on what's happening when the U.S. equity markets are closed. You got to remember, when the U.S. equity markets are closed, you still have, the Asia markets, the European markets are open. So there's things happening. And the futures market will allow people to trade and to buy and sell in the futures market while the equities market is closed. And then when the equity market opens, the equity market will then reflect changes that occurred in the futures market. Okay, so checking futures, like when the U.S. equity markets are closed, the after hours trading session closes at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to see what the markets are doing, you've got to check 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. You got to look at the futures market. The futures market will be trading. The futures market will be going up and down, up and down. And then what the futures market does will determine where the equity markets will open at 4 a.m. Eastern, when the pre-market session will begin for U.S. equities. Can you explain the relationship between the 10-year and Texas? Okay, yes, this is actually a pretty lengthy explanation. I did a whole live stream on this just the other day. I would definitely recommend that you go and kind of check that out and kind of watch my live streams over the last couple of days where I talked about why the rising 10-year really has an effect on stocks. But I'll give you an abridged version, because I can literally sit here and talk for the next 30 minutes about this topic alone. When interest rates rise, the cost of capital in the future rises with it. So you have to think of it this way. If rates rise, you say to yourself, okay, the 10-year treasury is, or the interest rate on the 10-year treasury, which is called the 10 years yield, is the interest that, as an investor, if you bought a 10-year treasury bond from the US government, you're going to earn that percent interest, okay, over time. When you have that yield goes up, what ends up happening is that the value of companies' earnings in the future become less valuable because of the opportunity cost and the missed investment. So if a company is going to make, let's say, $5 million over the next 5 years, they're going to make $1 million a year. $1 million this year, next year, the year after, for the next 5 years, they make $1 million a year. That's $5 million. Now, if I gave you $5 million 5 years from now, is it worth $5 million today? So that becomes the question. Is $5 million 5 years from now the same as $5 million today? And the answer is no, it's not. You're going to have inflation that will erode away the value of the $5 million in the future. You also have the opportunity cost of interest rates of, let's say, if interest rates are 2% on the 10-year treasury. Okay. Now, I can take the $5 million and put it into a treasury bond today and earn a 2% interest on that money for the next 5 years, until I would be getting my $5 million that you might give me 5 years from now. So that $5 million in 5 years from now is no longer, it's not as valuable as $5 million today. Now, when interest rates are at zero, investors have no problem paying a premium for that $5 million that's expected in the future, because they don't mind paying a premium for future growth, because they don't have any other option with their money. As interest rates rise on the U.S. Treasury, which is the safest investment really that you can make, the U.S. government always pays its debts. You're going to get that. You're going to get that investment. So investors are more likely to put money into a U.S. Treasury bond as those rates rise than they will be to pay a premium for earnings in the future. So that's why as yields rise on treasuries, it puts pressure on tech stocks specifically, because the majority of your tech stocks are your high growth names. A lot of companies that are still operate at a loss, companies that are expected to earn a lot of money, but they're expected to earn a lot of money in the future. They're not earning a lot of money now. Companies that earn a lot of money now, banks, Chevron, Exxon, oil companies, these are companies that earn a lot of money today. You don't need to pay a premium for earnings that Chevron or JP Morgan might have 5 years from now, because they're already profitable. They're already making billions of dollars in pure cash flow today. That's more valuable in a rising rate environment than money in the future. Okay, so that's the relation between bond yields and tech stocks. So again, I can go on about this topic for the next 30 minutes, probably even longer. But for the sake of timing of the live stream and to answer your question in a little abridged version, I hope that was helpful. I hope that helps answer your question. Is the yearly membership really worth it? Okay, so Nick, instead of me answering the question for you, because obviously, what am I going to say? No, it's not worth it. Of course, I'm going to say it's worth it, right? So I understand me answering the question doesn't mean much. So let's actually ask members themselves. Let's ask members themselves. Guys, if you are a member of True Trading Group, I would like for you all to be completely honest. What is the value that you would put on a TTG membership? What do you think a TTG membership is worth? If you are a member, type in chat right now what you believe a membership is worth. Mary thinks it's worth $5K. Paul says, bro, it's absolutely truly worth it. Okay, TJ says it's easily worth $5K. Jimmy says $10K. Pam says $3,500. Scott Ungren says $5K. Kevin Hicks says $5K. 5,000 says Gavin. It's certainly worth it, says Kim. Very much worth it, says Frank Todd. Eric says that it's priceless. Carolyn says it's worth $4K. Elaine says it's priceless. Roger says $5K. W Tribe says priceless. Christopher McCowan says $5K. Ty D says $5K. Dave P says $10,000 minimum. Glenn Wilson says $4,800. Ben Hardwick says $2,500 absolute minimum. It's Sabrick says hell of a lot more than what you guys are charging, that's for sure. Eric Walker says $4K. 5K says Zabir. Pico de Gallo, I love that name, says it's priceless. Okay. Megs Lee says it's totally worth it. Jeff says priceless. Thomas Barty, 10K. Victoria, 10K. 5 to 7K, says Coffee Chris. Well, guess what? Everybody, the general consensus from members says it's probably worth about 5K. Well, guess what? Lucky for you, you don't have to pay 5K. You guys only have to pay $1,270. That's it. $1,270. That's the cost of your annual membership to True Trading Group. $1,270. You guys can get a 42% discount right now. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, and that'll get you guys that big 42% discount. T945 says there's no price you can put on the amount of information that you get with this group. Bo goes, Mike is Tom Brady. Other traders are Case Keenum. Yes, it's worth it. You guys are too much, man. You guys are too much. All right. Let's actually see, guys. That's a steal. Chat Benzinga Squawk Box News. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a steal. It really is. Benzinga's Squawk Box news feed with their chat is $1,800 by itself. We actually have Benzinga's news feed and Squawk Box on the TTG platform. We've negotiated that deal. We have partnered with Benzinga to offer that newsfeed and Squawk Box feature on the TTG platform. So you actually get that included with your membership. That would cost you, I believe it's like over $1,400 a year if you paid for it at Benzinga on your own. You get it included with your membership with True Trading Group. And again, you only got to pay $1,270. Say the site again. It's ttgoffer.com. ttgoffer.com, and you enter the code TTG121. Guys, part of what makes us different than other services is that we go out and get deals with companies for their products, and then we bring it in-house for our members. So like we went out, got deals with Quote Media, okay, ETNA Simulator, Trading Views Charts, Trade Ideas Scanner, Benzinga's news feed. We went out as a company and negotiated deals with those companies so we can take their products and bring it all in-house on the TC platform in one place for you. So you don't have to pay for those services on your own. If you actually paid for all the services that are on our platform separately, you're probably going to spend $5,000 to $6,000 a year. Okay, just for the tools we have, just for the scanners and the news feeds, the analyst ratings, the charting software, the level 2s, the simulators, the dark pool data, unusual options activity. That stuff's going to cost you probably at least $6,000 a year. It's all on our platform for the one price at $1,270. So even if you guys literally did not go through a single one of our courses, never used our chat room, never talked to the moderators, never followed a trade alert, you're still getting insane value just from those tools that are on the platform. So that's the difference. Like that's when I say TG is a platform, and our goal is to level the playing field for you, the retail trader, and to empower the retail trader. To do that, we give you guys access to the top trading tools and education that's out there. Okay, and we don't upcharge you guys for any of it. You pay $1,270 and you have access to all of that stuff. You don't have to pay extra for it. It's all included. Okay, guys, who is on the live stream right now that's not a member? Let's see who's not a member. Do me a favor, type the number 1 in chat right now if you're not a member of True Trading Group. Type the number 1 in chat right now. All right, we got Leonardo, Remster, Constant Metalworks. We got Finance Forever, BN Baldeo, Sylvia Hernandez, Travel Nuts, Mark Glendening, Ahmad Shah, CF Ondes, Yeah Boy, Jason Doran, Gorilla Champ, Adam Luisi, Jason Gora, Elidio, Mark Cockburn, Carissa, Al Wozniable, Mongo Tango, Van Kant, K Bar, Brian Fisher, Anthony S, Chindo, Miss 3 Point, Karen Menser. Leonardo, what are you doing, man? I watched this for over 3 years. I'm still not a member. Why? Leonardo, why? I asked you why, brother. Why? Join the group. Robert, Masterman, Lisa, a lot of new members, a lot of new faces. I love this. Look at all these number ones. Wow, you've been watching our channel since we had 10,000 subscribers? That was so long ago. Wow. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Guys, listen, everybody that typed the number 1 in chat, you guys might not realize how fortunate you are to be here right now. I mean, I'll tell you what, Leonardo can tell you how lucky you are to be on this live stream right now with the amount of information and free lessons and education we give you guys on this live stream. It's my absolute pleasure to share it with you all. But stick around for a while. You guys will see it for yourselves as we get into kind of the main education and lessons I want to cover with you. Okay, there's a lot of questions I see coming through about lifetime. Guys, listen, lifetime spots are very limited at True Trading Group. You cannot just buy a lifetime membership. You have to be a member of True Trading Group in order to then upgrade to decide you want to become a lifetime member. Because the spots are limited, we reserve those spots for current members that want to be lifetime. We were going to do one today. We were going to do a lifetime workshop today to open up a couple of spots to bring in some people. But we don't have any spots available right now for the lifetime membership. Okay, so right now the lifetime membership spots are full. Usually on a Tuesday we'll do a workshop for those that are interested in lifetime, but those spots right now are currently full. All right, so I see a lot of people that are asking about lifetime membership. But let me talk to you guys now. For some people that are new, I'll take 15 minutes, maybe less. I'll tell you guys about the membership to the annual. And then we're going to talk about Jerome Powell. We're going to talk about the CPI number. We're going to talk about how we're going to make some money tomorrow, and recap what Jerome Powell said today that made the markets go higher. So you understand what now you need to look for him to say going forward that could potentially make the markets go back down. Right. So we'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. But first, I told you before on this live stream that results matter at True Trading Group, right? And your results matter. Okay. Your success matters. But what is a result? A result can be defined as an effective consequence or an outcome of something. And statistically speaking, this is fact. By you joining True Trading Group, putting in an effort, passing the courses, using the tools, joining a free study group, attending one of our workshops and webinars, you statistically have a very good chance of making money and becoming a better trader. And if you guys don't believe me, I understand it doesn't mean much when I say that. So let's actually ask members themselves. I think that's a better gauge for all the people that just said, hey, I'm new here, I'm not a member. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, because I'm talking directly to now members of the TTG family. Guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, and very simply put, you are making money, you are becoming a better trader, I'd like for you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Go ahead, type the number 1. Now I'm talking to members. You're making money, you're becoming a better trader. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Now, anyone that's not a member, just pay very close attention to the amount of number 1s that are coming through this side of the screen. These number 1s you all see right here, these are what results look like. Results matter. Here they are. These are members of True Trading Group telling you they're making money. If they can do it, so can you. They found us the same way that you all did, and that's one of these live streams. And they've now joined the platform. They've gotten the education that I received when I worked at a fund in New York, a professional level education, no bullshit secrets, okay, or special formulas. No, just hardcore professional education that you will learn if you got hired at a fund in New York. And they're using the tools and resources that professional traders use on a daily basis to help them make better informed decisions. And because of all of that, they are seeing results. Results matter. Another example of result would be by you trying to figure out the stock market game by yourself. You actually have, and I don't make these numbers up, Google it yourself, a 90% chance of failing at this. I tell you guys that not because I think that True Trading Group is the only way to do this and make money. It's not. But I do think it's one of, if not the best options for all people, for all traders of all skill levels, from all walks of life, to give themselves the best chance to learn, trade, and profit. Okay? We help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by combining a professional level education with premium tools from companies like Benzinga, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, TradingView, Polygon, ETNA, and more. We're a community that truly cares about one another's success, and we all have that same goal to learn, trade, and profit together. Guys, like I said, in just about 10 minutes, we're going to cover Jerome Powell, what he said today that made the markets go up. What about CPI data tomorrow? What do we look for? And then more importantly, how do we make money from that information that's coming out in the markets tomorrow? We're going to go over that in just about 10 minutes. But I told you that it's our goal to level the playing field for the retail trader. To do that, we as a company need to ensure that our platform is within reach financially for anybody that wants it. Because of that, you have the opportunity right here, right now, to get a discounted price, which is normally $22.12. The membership at TTG is normally $22.12, but for being on this live stream tonight, good only until midnight tonight, you can use the code TTG121, get you a 42% discount, brings the price down to just $12.70. But you're also going to get 2 small private study groups along with your membership, which is a chance for you to get individual attention from a professional trader at True Trading Group to ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you are struggling with so we can speed up that learning curve. Okay? But you are also, as a member of True Trading Group, using that coupon code, you will also have access to the first 15 people will be getting themselves a brand new free laptop upon becoming TTG certified. Yes, I kid you not. We will send a brand new free laptop to the first 15 people that use that coupon code. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. You just have to become TTG certified. That means you've gone through the courses and you paid attention enough to pass the quizzes. You also get the answer key. It's not that difficult, but don't cheat yourself, because if you cheat, you're only cheating yourself. You need to know what you understand and what you don't understand. So when you have real money on the line, we know what you need to work on. So don't cheat yourself. You're not cheating me. You're not cheating True Trading Group. You're cheating yourself. Don't do it. Okay? Becoming TTG certified is a badge of honor for members. It means you've completed all of our courses and passed the quizzes. You get a green check mark next to your username and chat. You get a certificate. You can print it out, share it on social media, whatever you want. Okay? It means you've completed a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational program that I went through when I worked at the fund in New York. Okay? It takes members on average about 4 to 6 weeks to complete the courses, but I've seen it done way faster. It's all up to you how much time you put towards it. The course is all available 24/7, 365. So no matter how busy you are, if you want it bad enough, there's no excuse. It's available whenever you want. It goes at your own pace. It's all on your own schedule. Okay. So again, go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121, 42% discount, 2 small private study groups, free laptop. And also, I told you results matter, right? I put my money where my mouth is. I stand behind this program wholeheartedly. And because of that, we offer a complete money-back guarantee, but not just any money-back guarantee. Results matter. Your results matter. Your success matters. And because of that, if you join True Trading Group right now for $12.70, if you commit to going through our courses, pass the quizzes, and attend the study group, don't forget, you get the answer key for the quizzes. That's not the catch. If you do those 3 things and still do not make that $12.70 back at least once, not only will I give you your $12.70 back, I'll give you an extra $500 back on top. So I'll give you back $17.70. That's just a little extra for wasting your time. If you are going to commit to True Trading Group and you are going to invest in True Trading Group's ability to help you become successful, to reach your goals, and if we fail you, we should lose money. I have no problem doing that for you. Our refund rate since 2017 is a ridiculously low 1.78%. We have never denied anyone a refund that did those 3 things and never made back their membership fee and asked for a refund. We have never denied anyone of that refund. And we have only had to refund 1.78% since 2017. I told you I stand behind this program and I put my money where my mouth is. And that is how I prove it to you. Nobody else will be willing to do that for you because nobody else is confident in their ability to help you guys succeed. And that's just the truth. Now, let me tell you what you also get with that membership, because it's an all-inclusive platform. You get all of our courses. There's no special pro VIP courses that cost more money. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, how to trade in a market crash, all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You also get our trading performance journal, which tracks all your trading and gives you statistics and data on your trading so we can figure out where you're making mistakes so we know what to improve on. You have Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, so you get news as soon as it crosses the wire. Okay, no more delayed news feeds like Yahoo Finance. You're going to get news as soon as it crosses the wire. Traders that get the news first win. It's just that simple. Quote Media's full book level 2, so you see all the market makers. TradingView's premium charting software. ETNA's simulator. Let you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data so you guys can practice. The Trade Idea Scanner, which makes sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Of course, our chat room with all of our trade alerts from a community of myself plus 8 other professional traders that are sporting a win rate collectively over 80%. We're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website where all of our trading activity is uploaded daily. It has every buy and sell that all of our moderators make, so you can follow along and see for yourself how we're doing. You also get the access to our live workshops and webinars. We just added dark pool data, unusual options activity as well. You have the 2 small private study groups to help speed up that learning curve, get some individual attention from a TTG Pro trader, social sentiment scanners, so you know what stocks are always being hyped and talked about on social media, analyst ratings, all of this on your TTG platform for just $12.70. You don't pay $1 extra for any of that stuff that I just said. It's all included. And then you guys have that money back guarantee. Okay? So again, go to ttgoffer.com. and enter the code TTG121. Okay, folks? If anybody has questions about the membership specifically, you can send a text message. Do not call, send a text message to 201-775-9702. That number is right down there on your screen. You guys can send a text message to that number if you guys have questions about the membership. All right. So there you guys have it. Okay. Cool. Whew. All right. So after I take a little sip of water, we're going to dive in. We're going to try to talk about Jerome Powell. We're going to talk about the Fed.
Yo, I poop you not. The second that you said don't call, 2 people called.
That's okay. Maybe they didn't hear. Maybe they got excited. They're excited to join. They're excited to get a real education. You know, just text.
It's not that I don't want to answer the call. I physically can't. It's not set up
it's
for
a voiceover, guys. He can't answer that phone number. It's text messages only. He doesn't not want to talk to you.
I mean, it depends who you are. There's some people I don't.
Or if you're new, and Adam poops you not, guys. If he poops you not, you better pay attention when Adam poops you not. All right.
Mm-hmm. I'll stay on for a bit. Just keep you company.
Oh, you just want to hang out with me? I like it. Courses and information is broken down and easy to understand, says PW. Yes. The transparency is real, says Jamie. All right, guys. All right, so what I'll do now is let's move on over. Let's talk about what happened in the markets today. Nice big recovery day today in the markets. The markets had a nice strong day today. Kind of a follow-on after yesterday was a technical bounce. Okay, this was a technical bounce. This was fundamental follow-through. Okay, the technical bounce that occurred on the SPY is off of this purple line, which is your 100-day moving average. All right, you guys see that? See that support at the 100-day moving average? It was support in December. See, we tested it twice. Okay, so technical support yesterday, but then today's follow through was more fundamental, and you guys have Jerome Powell to thank. So let's talk about Jerome Powell for a moment. I'm going to go into a 3-minute chart so we can talk about this. So here's today's price action. Okay, so today Jerome Powell spoke. Jerome Powell is the chairman of the Federal Reserve, for those that don't know. And he was renominated for the position by President Biden and the Senate Banking Committee. He was testifying in front of them today. They were able to ask him some questions for his renomination. And he was drilled on a couple of important topics like inflation, like interest rate hikes, like the balance sheet runoff, which are all things that we need to be paying very close attention to because those are the topics that are moving the market right now. Omicron and COVID are not moving the markets right now. The markets could literally care less about COVID right now. The markets cared a lot about Omicron when it first came around. But now we are getting towards the plateau of cases of Omicron. You're already seeing a decline in cases in other parts of the world. And it looks like the cases are beginning to plateau in the United States. And then you would look for a little bit of a turn down in the next 1 or 2 weeks to follow. So the markets don't care about COVID headlines right now. What the markets care about is the Federal Reserve. And they care about inflation and interest rate hikes and monetary tightening and balance sheet runoff. To give you guys some context with what happened today. In December, and I'll show you guys a chart. In December, Jerome Powell said right here that the The Federal Reserve expects to have 3 interest rate hikes in 2022, and they expect to finish the year off at a 0.9% Fed funds rate. Why is that important? Or why is that significant? 0.9% Fed funds rate is still an extremely low federal funds rate. The economy is strong enough to handle a 1-year rate hike environment that takes you to 0.9%. So the markets celebrated that information because they felt it was enough, or the economy is strong enough to handle those slow, spread out rate hikes. Then you had the Omicron scare, right? Then you had the Santa Claus rally, right? Then you had the Fed minutes. So there's the Fed minutes. Now, what are the Fed minutes? Because again, I want to give you context to what happened today with Jerome Powell. The Fed minutes are the notes that occurred during this meeting. Okay. So there was your Fed meeting. This is when the minutes from that meeting got released. The reason why the markets sold off when those minutes were released is because inside those minutes, the Fed talked about aggressively running off their balance sheet. What does that mean? The Federal Reserve, since COVID, has been buying $120 billion worth of assets and securities on a monthly basis to help shield the economy from the pandemic. They've also injected other types of liquidity into the markets and provided other types of monetary stimulus through different types of programs and, overnight repos and injecting liquidity into different systems. That has ballooned the balance of their balance sheet to $9 trillion. Okay, the Federal Reserve's balance sheet is up to $9 trillion. Why is that important? That's a ridiculously high number. It's a record high. The balance sheet has never been that high. So a balance sheet runoff is literally the Fed reducing that $9 trillion number. How do you reduce the balance sheet? One of two ways the Fed can reduce their balance sheet. They can either choose to not reinvest into maturing securities and let them literally run off the balance sheet, or they could actively sell the assets they hold back into the open market. Those are the two different ways that you can see a balance sheet runoff done. One is a lot more conservative, one is a lot more aggressive. Allowing securities to mature and then fall off your balance sheet is a conservative way of running off the balance sheet. Selling securities is a more aggressive way. Now, the Fed minutes that were released last week on Wednesday gave a very aggressive tone to the balance sheet runoff. Now, that spooked the markets because the markets believed, wait a second, we just were told a couple of weeks ago the Fed is going to raise rates very slowly next year, that they're not going to be aggressive. So why are we getting minutes now where we're talking about a very aggressive balance sheet runoff? That made the markets think the Fed is going to be a lot more aggressive with their monetary tightening than they initially alluded to in the meeting in December. So the market sold off. Then entered Jerome Powell, stage left, okay? Comes in front of the Senate Banking Committee with one very specific job today, and that was to ease markets' concerns of the aggressive tone that people got from the Fed minutes. Make the markets believe and understand that you misunderstood the minutes that were released. We are not as aggressive as the markets thought. That was his job today. And guess what, folks? He accomplished just that. But it is the choice of words that Jerome Powell used that did that. Jerome Powell is so meticulous with his choice of words. Believe me, he knows the questions he's going to be asked ahead of time. He carefully comes up with the wording and the verbiage of his answers to settle markets' fears. He has done it now time and time and time again and continues to do so. And the markets needed him today. And he came through like Superman, hence the thumbnail. Okay, so what did he say specifically? When asked about the balance sheet runoff, Jerome Powell used one very specific word, and it was very important. He said, we will allow the balance sheet runoff. Keyword being allow the balance sheet runoff. Because if you allow a balance sheet runoff, well, then that would be the conservative way of running off a balance sheet. Remember, I told you there's two different ways you can have a balance sheet runoff: allowing securities to mature and they fall off your balance sheet, or selling the securities that you're holding. So if you allow the balance sheet to run off, well, that's going to be the conservative side, right? If you forcefully sell something, you're not allowing the balance sheet to run off. You are physically running the balance sheet off yourself. So that's one indication the market's got with the word allow, to be that, oh, wow, wait a second, they're not going to be as aggressive as we thought. The other part of that comment that he said was, we will allow the balance sheet runoff at some point later this year, end quotation marks. At some point later this year. Now, you have to understand, the market sold off on Wednesday with the Fed minutes because the notes insinuated that the Fed was going to be very aggressive with the balance sheet runoff. Then Jerome Powell comes out today and says, yeah, we might allow the balance sheet runoff at some point later this year. That does not sound like a Fed chair that is in a rush to run off the balance sheet. Now, does it? No. Okay, that's the exact opposite of the way the Fed perceived the Fed minutes.
Hey, Mike. Can you hear me?
Oh, George.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I just saw this come up. And, I guess, George had posted it, and then Joe deleted it, and then and hid him from the channel. And I told him, what I said? I told Joe, I was like, you know what? Unhide him. I want to kind of go at this question for a second. First of all, this is BS. I would love to know how many people are actually making money. All right. You'd like to know how many people are actually making money with your trading group? Roughly 80%. Where do I get that number from? I get that number from surveys. I get that number from polls. I get that number from feedback. Not sure why anyone would lie about that information, since most of the time, if people spend money to be somewhere and then lose money after they spent money to be somewhere, they're not so keen on saying, hey, I'm doing really well, right? That doesn't make sense. So that's first of all right? Second of all, as upset as I want to be at your comment, because I just feel like it's bad home training, to kind of just like come into somebody's stream and say that, you know what I'm saying? What I'd like to do is actually take it a step further, because we already asked people if you're making your money back or you're doing well with True Trading Group, right? It is. Glenny Trade says, legitimate question. We already answered the question earlier. So I don't know if you're still busy, but try and keep up. So people are making money with True Trading Group. That's why they're on here. Yep, no, I figured as much, Glenny. You're good, buddy. Keep chiming off. So the thing of it is that it's frustrating, Mike, because we spend so much time and energy trying to be different and trying to go a different direction from what's here.
Yeah.
From what exists out there already. And it's upsetting because, Mike, how many hours a day do you spend working with members?
I don't know, 14.
Mm-hmm. How much extra do they pay you to do that?
They don't.
So what I'm going to do is this, George. I'm going to make George a little deal tonight. Because the best member that the best member that I like to get to sign up for True Trading Group is the one that doubts us, is the one that thinks that we're full of crap, we're just like everybody else. Because when those people sign up, the apology that we get later on is literally my most favorite thing in the whole world. So, George, here's what I'm going to do for you, buddy. You're going to sign up tonight. You're going to pay your money. You're going to sign up for $12.70. Instead of $500 back at the end of the year plus the full refund, I'm going to match what you paid for the membership personally. So if you sign up tonight for $12.70, at the end of the year, if you don't make your subscription back at least one time, I'm going to give you back $12.70 plus an additional $12.70 on top of that for you.
It's $25.40.
You could save this clip. You can show it to any credit card company in the world. Nobody is not going to give you your money back. You can dispute the charge. If I'm lying.
I bet you he still doesn't sign up.
On you, buddy. How many of you non-members, Mike, ask how many non-members think that's a good idea. Good.
Guys, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, you think that's a good deal? Do you guys think that's a good deal? I'm trying to see if I see a comment back from George. I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, it's a no-lose situation. That's a 100% return on your money. Where else can you make 100% return on your money?
Damn, why do they not answer back?
Because they feel stupid. Is Mike? Oh wait, there's George Klein goes bet. He said bet.
No, he didn't. Where?
Yes, swear to God, he said bet at 19:03. Yeah, he said bet just a few seconds ago.
I don't see
All right,
it.
George, you're in. That's it. There's the deal.
He hasn't signed up yet.
Well, I mean, literally just seconds ago, he said bet. So, which he means yeah. And he goes, all right, I'm taking it. All right, George, there you go.
Let's see.
There's the deal. He responded. Let's see if he signs up. George, there's the offer for you, brother. There's the offer. This is going to be good. I can't wait. I can't wait until we have George on a live stream as a special guest within the next couple of months where we can actually play this clip for him. And then, George, I'm literally going to make you eat your words tonight, bro. I'm telling you, but you're going to eat your words gladly when you're actually becoming a successful trader. And we're going to laugh about this a couple months from now, I promise you. So I look forward to it. I really do. I really do. Let's see if he signs up.
All right. Yeah. No way.
What? No way what?
Hang on. Yeah, he signed up.
Nice. Yes, George.
He said in chat, he goes, signed up, smart ass. Let's see what you got.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm excited.
All right. And in honor of George, anyone that signs up tonight, I'll give that same deal to.
Let's give it to anybody. Let's give it to anybody. Listen, guys, seriously. Anybody
just for tonight. I'm not doing it tomorrow night.
Everybody can thank George for tonight only, anybody that signs up tonight with that coupon code, we are going to give you the same deal we just gave George. I don't care. I have no problem doing it. I have no problem doing it. That's literally how confident I am in our ability to help you guys succeed. I don't care. You're going to pay $12.70. If you fail after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, I'm going to give you $25.40 back. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't mind doing it. 1.78% is our refund rate. So I don't mind doing it. Anybody else that wants this offer, we're going to do it for tonight only, just in honor of George. Everybody can say thank you, George. Anyone that wants to join right now tonight, you guys can say thank you, George. So again, it's ttgoffer.com, and you can use the code TTG121. Okay? What does it mean, fail? Fail means you never made back your membership fee during the course of your membership. That's what I'm saying to you. So if you guys spend $12.70 right now to join, if you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, don't forget you have the answer key, and attend one study group. Do those three things. If you do not make the $12.70 back at least once, I will give you $25.40 back. I'm going to give you double your membership fee back.
I really didn't think he was going to do it.
I'm happy he did. I really am. I'm really happy he did. Honestly, and I hope 2 months from now, 3 months from now, however long it takes for George to realize that he just made the best decision of his life, I'm going to have him on here. George, I'm being dead serious, man. I want you to come on this live stream, and I want you to give an honest assessment of the TG platform now that you're a member.
I'm actually shocked.
I'm happy. I'm happy he did, because I think I'm not mad at George for doubting it or anything, because there's a lot of bullshit out there. There's a lot of scam artists out there. Everybody claims to have some special secret, a special pattern that no one knows about. Oh yeah. You know the secret pattern, not the trader at Goldman Sachs. They don't know about it yet. Just you have it. It's nonsense, right? It's such BS. So I get the hesitation. George has probably been burned before by some other groups and services that are out there. So I'm not faulting George for the comment. So I'm actually happy when people like that join, because there's a lot of members of True Trading Group now that were just like you, George, that doubted everything. They're like, no way, too good to be true. This is nonsense. Like, or, I don't like whatever, right? A lot of people have been burned by other groups and services. And the only thing that I've ever heard from any member of True Trading Group is, I wish I joined sooner. I wish I joined sooner. How many members?
I really didn't think he was going to sign up.
Guys, how many members right now, or if you are a member of True Trading Group, how many of you have been a part of other services in the past and you wish you joined True Trading Group sooner? I want you to comment in chat right now. If you've been a part of another group in the past and you wish you joined True Trading Group sooner, I want you guys to comment in chat right now. George, pay attention, brother, to everybody that's about to comment in chat right now, because they're all just like you. Look,
Yeah.
Look.
He called
at how
me a
many people are
smartass
commenting.
and then signed up.
Look at how many people are commenting. Wow. Look at this.
Damn.
Spent $12K on different groups. Oh my God.
I mean, on one happy, on one, I can't even talk. On one side of it, I'm happy he signed up. On the other side of it, I'm like, dude's got balls. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. I mean, look at the deal we gave him.
No, I know, but he's like,
He doesn't have balls. We just gave him
no,
the.
he's
Who's going to
on
offer
live
you?
stream? He doesn't know us. I don't know. Good for him.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, like, no, you know what it is? We put our money where our mouth is with the offer, and George put his money where his mouth is with actually signing up. So you know what? Props to George, props to us, everybody. When you're real, you put your money where your mouth is. When you're all talk, you hide behind shit. So George is a real dude. I respect you, George, for coming on here, questioning it, and then saying, you know what? Okay, smartass, I'm going to take the deal. Let's see what you got. Good. I look forward to it. George, I want you to DM me in chat. I'm going to find you tomorrow, and I'll send you a message in chat. I'm going to find you in chat tomorrow, George. I'm going to send you a message.
All right. Well, while we're at it, let's welcome Eamon, Jeremy, David, George, and Daisy.
Is that the same George or different George?
Yeah, no, that's the same George.
Same George. Guys, okay, everybody welcome. Dan, everybody just jumped on that deal.
No. George and Daisy did. Eamon, Jeremy, and David. Well, Eamon, Jeremy, and David, I'm going to give it to you guys as well.
Okay.
Because you signed up tonight. But before that offer, Eamon, Jeremy, and David signed up. George and Daisy afterwards.
Right. Very cool. Guys, listen, all the people that are members, welcome your new family. Eamon, Jeremy, George, David, and Daisy.
Yeah, he really, all right. Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, with this deal, guys, I'm literally telling you that if our program sucks, you are going to double your money.
It doesn't say it on the checkout page right now, but I mean, we're putting it here. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's out there. I mean, it's on the. It'll be on
probably update the checkout page real quick if need be.
How long does that take to do something like that?
A minute.
So we're gonna make it official too. So there's no. I mean, you guys have this video footage, obviously. As proof, but we're going to update the checkout page right now. Okay. Just, to make it official so that the money back guarantee policy on the checkout page will reflect the double your money back. So $12.70 to join. As long as you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend the study group, if you still do not make your membership fee back at least once, we're going to give you the $25.40 back. So I'm going to give you twice of what you're going to pay. I'm going to give it back to you. So you'll essentially be doubling your money if you guys fail. And honestly, I don't mind. That offer will be good for tonight only, folks. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code.
You really signed up?
I'm not surprised, man. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Just never got Vince that way,
What?
Just couldn't get Vince that way.
Oh, Vince.
Or Dave Norby.
Vince was not a doubter. Vince was just someone that just, he trades on his own. He just doesn't want to join a group. But he wasn't a doubter. Vince loves us. Vince attends almost all of our live streams. Vince likes your training group. He's not a doubter. George was doubting us, which I don't mind. That's fine. And I look forward to
Jamie N. Hang says, plot twist, George was actually a plant. Jamie, if you want to private message me, I can screen share with you and prove that he wasn't. But then I'd make you sign up too.
Oh yeah, Jamie, we'll make you sign up now too.
You want to screen share, bud? Send me a message.
Yeah, Jamie, send him a message if you think that
201-775-9702.
Yeah,
send
Jamie.
me a text. I will figure out a way to screen share with you.
And we will show you where George signed up.
Yeah.
Man, you can't nobody.
They shouldn't. It's the internet.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'll be honest though, I'm just okaying. I don't know what that means. But feel free, shoot me a text. I'm more than happy to do a screen share with you.
Raphael Oliva said they just signed up too. I'm going to put all my effort into this. Good, Raphael. That's what I like to hear, brother.
Hang on. Yeah, you got to send a text. Don't call. It's really not that hard.
Shout out to one of our members who actually sent me a family member card today. Or actually, I sent it a while ago, but I just got it today.
All right. Welcome, Raphael. 9 left.
Everybody, welcome, Raphael. So there's 9 laptops left now, folks. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. But man, I love our members so much, man. This is such a badass gift.
Yo, stop calling the number. Just shoot
Guys,
a
do not
text.
call that number. Text it. Adam physically can't answer that phone number.
It isn't that complicated,
It's
man.
just a text message. He can't answer the phone if he wanted to. Just text him, please, guys.
It's wild.
Lewis Winthrop goes, Jamie and Yang, the gauntlet has been thrown. Join the family.
No, let me prove him wrong first, and then he can join.
Yeah.
All right. No, we don't do payments, Nick. It's the reason that we don't do payments is not that we don't want to do payments. If we didn't do, the problem is that when you sign up, we have to pay for those other services. That's how we get them, right? Is by paying in advance. So if you sign up, we're not going to be able to, if you sign up with payments, we're essentially like fronting the money on it, So it's a clerical mess. We just can't do it.
We can't get those huge discounts if we
don't
monthly.
buy in bulk. Yeah,
that's how we do it. So we buy those services from Benzinga, Quote Me. We buy them in bulk to get those huge discounts. So that's partly how that works.
Where's the other guy? Where is what was his name? The one that
Jamie or something?
Yeah, Jamie, what's going on, dude? Jamie, go on the website and click the chat now function on the bottom right, and I can actually screen share with you there. I don't mind if people talk shit. I hope everyone's like George. Talk all the crap you want, but then come back and, if you're proven wrong, like, oh, he's saying it was a joke before?
Yeah, that was him before.
Got it. All right. Just saying. All right, we're good.
Cool. All right, guys. All right, cool. So I'm glad we went through that a little bit there, and
I'm still floored.
Why? I'm not, dude. How do you say no to that offer? I mean, what's the how there's anyone that's even still on here that is not taking that deal? I don't know what they're waiting for. If this doesn't work and our program fails you and you guys never make your membership fee back, you're literally going to get double your money back.
All right. Well, Roberto, welcome.
Nice. Welcome, Roberto. Welcome to the family. Yeah, you guys are being smart right now and taking this deal. I mean, it's actually, listen, most people would say like, oh, Mike and Adam, you're stupid for doing this. Yeah, we're stupid for doing this if we thought that all of our members just lose money. But, if 80% of our members are successful and we're only refunding 1.78% of our members, then no, we're really not stupid. I mean, if one,
but I don't want to make this a thing because you're making it at that point. You're making it like you're paying them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, dude, this is for today only.
I don't want to devalue what it is we're offering by.
No, I'm not devaluing what we're offering either. I mean, listen, I put my money where my mouth is, but you still have to know your worth, and I understand, and I know that we're worth a hell of a lot more than the $1,270 that we charge, and any member of True Training Group can tell you that. But I'm only doing this for tonight. We're not going to do this tomorrow. This is for tonight only that we're going to offer you guys this deal. So if you have ever been, interested in the TeachD platform, that I would take advantage of this because I'm not doing this again tomorrow.
Yeah, Scott V, it's $1,270 a year. But I've been giving people discounts if they renew early. So it's probably cheaper your second year. No, Marie, I did not think he would do it. I really didn't. Yeah, Mark, this would work for international. There's a lot of intraday, but there's also a lot of swing trading, and there is a fair amount of investing as well.
Yes.
Do I give
we have members all over the world. We have members all over the world. We have members in Canada, Mexico, Brazil, England, Italy, Spain, the Netherlands, Greece, Russia, India, the Philippines, New Zealand, Australia, Japan. What am I missing? I'm just saying about members that I have spoken to myself. I'm definitely missing some others in there, but you get the point. We have members all over the world. So every day in True Trading Group, there's day trades. There's also swing trades every single day. Stocks, options, we do it all. Okay. Way to go, Lakeisha. Lakeisha made $2,100 just in 2 days. Way to go, Lakeisha. Good start to the year. Keep it up. Keep it up. Do we have a member in Brussels? I don't know.
Yes, we do.
Guys, is your platform good for Canadian residents? We have a ton.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people on this live stream are from Canada. We have a ton of Canadian guys. If you're from Canada and you're a member of True Trading Group, just sound off in chat. We've got Bidemi Smith. Bidemi Smith wants to know if our platform is good for Canadian residents. Guys, absolutely. We have a ton of Canadians. Oh, we have a member from Hungary. Somebody just said, "Oh, Bangladesh."
Hujvaj. That's hello in Hungarian.
Hujvaj.
You know how you say "give me a kiss" in Hungarian?
No, Jamie. I definitely don't think we have anyone from North Korea.
If they're using a VPN.
Yeah, maybe if they're using a VPN. Yeah, look at all the people that are commenting that are from Canada. Wow, look at all that. Oh, there's a member from Brussels.
All right, Mike, hang on. We need to welcome Carissa and Masiek.
Carissa and Masiek, welcome to the TGD fam, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am pleased to have you all as part of the group. Welcome. Another Bangladesh. Great, guys. Beautiful. All right. So there we have it, folks. So
we do have people in South Korea.
Do we? We have a member from South Korea. I've never spoken.
I think we have a couple members from South Korea.
That's cool. I never personally spoke to somebody from South Korea. Guys, I do one-on-one mentor sessions. I do 2 of them a day with members, with lifetime members. I do like these one-on-one mentor sessions on a daily basis. And so I talk to people all the time. So that's why I'm saying, like, I personally have never spoken to a member in South Korea, but all those other countries that I just named for you, those are people that I have physically spoken to in those countries. There's another Russia.
Yeah. Do you have members from Africa? Yeah, we do. We actually have a couple. Like, I'm not hating on people from Nigeria, but we have a couple people from Nigeria. It's literally the only time I've ever heard about people sending money from Nigeria to the U.S. online.
I know we have someone from Egypt. I don't know about anywhere else. Yes, we have people from India. Yes.
Yeah, look, Chucky's eating Nigeria in the house, guys. Yep.
Oh, see, there you go.
Guys, we are truly Nigeria. A global community.
Yep. Chuck's easy. Yeah, man. Nigeria in the house.
Armenia. Yeah, we do have people from El Salvador. Absolutely.
Yeah. I love this. Everyone's just commenting like where they're
Kenya.
from.
We do have people from Pakistan.
Wow, we have members from. This is crazy. Belgium.
How many members do we have? I can show you. Hang on.
What's it, just under 10,000 now? Something like that? 8,000?
No, it's a little under 9,000.
9,000?
Just about. Hang on.
Yeah, guys, and then I'll get right back into Jerome Powell, and we'll talk about the CPI numbers. We got a little distracted there, but it was worth it. I think it's important to address people's questions and concerns. They're valid questions, guys. So I'm happy that we were able to kind of do what we did, and we got George on board. We got a couple other new members of the family. I'm looking forward to it.
8,729
There you go.
active members.
8,729
active members.
Active members.
Wow.
All right.
All right. Get to it.
Yep. All right, guys. So all of my international TG fam, welcome. I'm glad to have you guys all here on the live stream. I really am. So let's get back to business. Let's talk about the SPY. So now you guys understand what Jerome Powell said today, right? So to recap, Jerome Powell said, we are going to allow the balance sheet runoff at some point later this year. Very important. That's the phrase that really got the markets moving, because that phrase, and I'll take you to a 3-minute chart and we're going to zoom in. That phrase from Jerome Powell came right there, right in this time frame, right inside of this time frame is when Jerome Powell said, allow for the runoff at some point later this year. And you can see the markets. This is when Jerome Powell started speaking. Okay. This was the first inflation question he was asked. And you can see the markets started trading towards the low of the day. And then that was when he made that statement. And once he made that statement, that's it, gone. Okay. And that's when everything changed for the overall markets. So Jerome Powell did his job today. Okay. Jerome Powell did his job today in easing markets concerns. Now, tomorrow you have CPI numbers. The CPI numbers that are coming out tomorrow. We're going to give you guys an inside look into inflation. What to look for. The markets are set up right now to really extend back up higher towards all-time highs if inflation comes in cool. Now, I don't think it's going to come in cool, but if it does, you have a technical bounce yesterday, fundamental follow through today. Everybody, welcome Luis. Welcome to the TG fam, folks. Now there's only 5 of those laptops left. There are only 5 of those laptops left now, and and a couple more spots for that offer that we made, where we're going to give you double your money back. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Okay. So yesterday, tactical bounce. Today, fundamental follow through. Now, tomorrow, you have the potential of another fundamental follow through if inflation comes in cool. If inflation comes in cool, you could be talking about that fundamental follow through where you can see markets extend back up well into the mid 470s. Because then what's going to happen is this. You had a technical bounce that brought in buying. Then you had Jerome Powell calm everybody down and make people feel like, well, maybe they're not going to be as aggressive as we thought. Then if inflation comes in cool, that means that the Fed doesn't need to be aggressive. So now there's nothing really preventing markets from breathing a little bit higher. Tomorrow's CPI number is really important, especially coming after what Jerome Powell said today. Jerome Powell told you today, we're not, basically, without telling you, he told you we're not going to be that aggressive. At least his choice of words told you we're not going to be aggressive. But if inflation tomorrow comes in red scorching hot, if we're expecting 7% and it comes in 8.2, guys, the markets may not believe Jerome Powell. Or maybe they believe him, but they just think he's wrong. because the inflation numbers are telling you the Fed, you're going to have to be aggressive with all of this. You're not going to have a choice. You're going to have to raise interest rates more than 3 times. You're going to have to raise more than 0.9% to finish the year. You're going to have to raise 5 times. You're going to have to finish the year at 1.5. And the markets are not going to like that quick of an increase in rates. They're not. So you got to look for that inflation number. Last time it was 6.8. It's expected at 7. If it comes in at 8, markets might give back today's move. You could see the markets give back today's move if the inflation number comes in red hot. But if the inflation number comes in cool, and if we're expecting 7, and it comes in like 7.2, 6.9, the markets could move higher tomorrow. And you could see another 4 or 5 point move higher, and the markets could sit, the SPY could sit at 475, and just all of a sudden, we were talking about this big pullback, and now we're a stone throw away from all-time highs. That's how fast sentiment changes when the market is solely reliant on the Fed's actions. The market will move based on the Fed. Okay, and now it's very important you understood what Jerome Powell said today that made the markets move higher. So now you understand what to listen for going forward, what can make the markets either continue going higher or potentially reverse its course, go back down and test that 100-day moving average, which is the purple line you see on my screen. Okay, so tomorrow morning, that CPI data comes out pre-market. I'll be in chat with my THD family when that number comes out, and I will go over with my THD family in chat on the microphone as I'm doing now. I will tell them exactly what the game plan is. Just like today, I told you guys exactly what the game plan was, right? Right or wrong, my THD fam. Before the market opened today, I told you exactly what the game plan was. And it worked to perfection. Okay? Tomorrow, true or false, my THD fam, you guys can just say true or false in chat if that's the case. But tomorrow, we're going to do the exact same thing. So once the CPI number comes out, I'll tell you what it means for markets and if I think it's time to buy calls or time to buy puts once the market opens. All right? So there we have it. Folks, I'd love to see who is still with us on this live stream right now that's not a member of True Trading Group. I know we had a little fun there earlier with people. We had a little fun there with George and some other members that just joined. I'd like for you, if you're not a member and you're still on, type TTG. Type TTG in chat right now if you guys are not members. Hef, AJ, JS Bratton, Constant, Mitchell, Mark, FF Reflex, Catalyst Trader, Barris Kavdar, Rob Robinson, Karen Menser. Oh, nice. The dip. Great job. $1,000 on those SPY options. Abe, Lisa, Cute Bacterium, Prestige Family, Bertram, Tim Garner, John and Steven, Aliens. This is good. A lot of members that are still on here that still are not members, even with that offer that I gave you guys today. Guys, don't forget, only good for today. If you go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121, if you go through and become a member, you're going to pay $12.70. If you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group, and passing the quizzes is not the catch. You have the answer key, but don't cheat. You're only cheating yourself. If you do those 3 things and do not make your membership fee $12.70, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you $25.40 back. So I'm going to literally give you double your money back. So literally, if
I updated it on the checkout page, so
excellent.
it's
So
official.
now you guys know it's official. It's on the checkout page right there for our money back guarantee policy. This is for tonight only. Okay, we're not doing this after tomorrow. You guys can all thank George. We're not doing this tomorrow. That's it. Okay, so literally, if you sign up and it turns out our program sucks, you're going to literally make a 100% return on your investment. I am removing your risk. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you succeed. You just have to do a little bit of work. That's all. Put in some effort. Come on. You know, if you're going to be lazy and you're not going to do anything, then yeah, that money back guarantee doesn't mean anything for you. And so be it. That True Trading Group's not for you anyway. True Trading Group's for people that are serious about this, that actually want to learn a skill that can, help them reach financial goals that they never thought were really possible. So if you guys are that and you're serious about this, I'm serious about giving you that money back guarantee plus, doubling your money back because, when you join True Trading Group, I literally say, welcome to the family. I mean it. And if you guys want to put in the work, I'm going to put in the work right there with you. And we're going to do this together. We're going to be in this game together. We're going to win together. We're going to lose together. And that's how it should be. Calvin, welcome. There's only 4 laptops left now. Calvin, welcome, buddy. All right. TTGoffer.com, TTG121. Let me show you guys the platform for those that are interested. Remember, everything that's I'm going to show you on this platform is included with your membership. It's you don't pay extra for it. There's no upsells or anything like that. Everything that I'm going to show you is included. Michael, everybody welcome Michael. Now there's only 3 spots left. So you guys want to hurry up and enter that coupon code TGG121. Everybody welcome Michael. All right. So folks, here we go. All right. As a member of True Trading Group, you're going to, of course, get our chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you. You see what we see. We're live on the microphone, calling out trades in real time throughout the course of the trading day. We are also going to be giving you guys a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of professional traders that's currently sporting over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent. The Trading Journal is on our website. It will show you all the buys and sells that our moderators make so you can see for yourself the wins, the losses, and the break-evens. You're also going to be getting 2 small private study groups from a pro trader at TTG to ask questions, go over lessons you're struggling with so we can speed up your learning curve. The Benzinga news feed, live, breaking up to the second news alerts right in chat. You do not have to pay anything extra for this. This news feed would cost you $14 if you paid for it directly through Benzinga. You get it included when you pay $12.70 to join True Trading Group, as well as everything else I'm showing you guys now. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. One of the most commonly used charting software is by active traders, free with your membership. The Trade Idea Scanner. This is the industry standard when it comes to market scanners. We'll make sure you're always focused on stocks that are making new highs, new lows, or have a surge in volume. This artificial intelligence stock market analysis platform streams live on the TTG platform every single day. You then will be able to get our trading simulator that will let you trade stocks and options with fake money, with real-time data. This is the same simulator that is used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and also Illinois Tech. You then get our own proprietary scanner, which has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. It also will allow you to scan for crypto activity. Then we've recently added dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, all on the platform included with your 1270. This is stuff that used to only be available to pros on Wall Street, not anymore. Now it's available to TTG members at their fingertips. This is how we empower the retail trader. This is how we level the playing field for the retail trader. Then you're going to get our performance journal. This actually tracks your trading and gives you statistics and data so you can see what you're doing wrong. Welcome, Keith. 2 spots left, folks. Welcome, Keith. 2 spots left. Guys, we're going to honor that money back guarantee until midnight Pacific tonight. After we run out of laptops, we're going to be switching over to Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets. So if you guys go to the checkout page and you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're getting a laptop. If you see an Amazon Kindle, that means we've run out of laptops and we'll be giving you a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet upon you guys becoming TTG certified. And then that money back guarantee will be running until midnight Pacific. And then we're going to revert back to the regular normal money back guarantee. Okay. You then have our social sentiment scanner. This will scour StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tell you.
Yo. Raz at One Oak says, I just got bad news. Going to be out of work due to a sports injury for 4 months. I think I'm going to sign up, Mike. I need this.
That's awesome.
You should do it. My big mouth tonight made me make an offer that most people should not refuse.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about the injury, Raz. I'm not sure what your profession is, brother, but if you're a professional athlete or might sound like, or maybe you're a coach or a trainer, I'm not sure, but there's no better time than for you to actually, spend some time to get educated. If you're going to be home nursing an injury, there's going to be no better time for you to get some information on how to take advantage of opportunities in the market. So, guys, that social sentiment scanner, like I said, it's going to search through and scour StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter to make sure, and it's going to tell you what stocks are being mentioned the most on the platforms. You also have our profile tool, which will allow you to get PDF reports on any stock you're interested in. That's actually going to give you analyst ratings. So, wouldn't it be great before you actually buy a stock that you get you find out how many other analysts agree that it's a buy? You can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a particular stock. That can really help you making your trading and investment decisions. You're always going to get our watch list and game plan every morning, where the pros at True Trading Group will tell you what we have our eyes on, and most importantly, how we plan on trading them, so you know where to focus your attention. Then you have all the courses. All of the courses are included. There's no VIP pro courses that will cost you more money. There's no upsells for courses. You get access to every one as a member. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. Then in addition to the courses is a video library that has over 200 hours of extra video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted, like how to grow a small account, how to trade working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, right? Just name a few. And then, of course, you can attend those workshops live as a member. You also get our premium blog, where you're going to get tips, market commentary, and trade ideas. And then anything new that we add to the platform, like we're going to be working on some new courses this year with a focus on like trading with a full-time job and trading with a small account. We're going to really focus on some really niche specific courses this year. When we add new stuff to the platform, you don't pay extra for it. It's all included. All right. So again, guys, only 2 spots left for the laptop. Then we're switching to Amazon Kindles. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I welcome and encourage you to go read the reviews. 1,400 people have taken time out of their day to write us a review. Go read the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. Go read them all. Then you guys decide for yourself. There's no better review than one of your peers. So go check them out. And then remember, you will have an opportunity up until midnight Pacific tonight to get an absolute ridiculous deal that we've never done before, which is a first time for True Trading Group, where if you join tonight and you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group, and do not make your membership fee back at least once during your membership, we will give you double your money back. You'll pay $12.70. I'll give you back $25.40. That is how I prove to you I put my money where my mouth is. I am confident in our ability to help you succeed, which is why I have no problem offering you that money back guarantee. There is not a single other group service program out there that would even dream, even consider, even contemplate for a split second giving you double your money back if you fail. Ask yourself why that is.
Because they don't have an ego-driven, big-mouth business partner that'll put it up for some dick that talks shit on a live stream. That's why.
Yeah, maybe that too. But listen, I didn't fight you on it because honestly, I'm confident in our ability to help you guys succeed. I see the results our members have. Like, it's one thing if all of our members were losing money, I'd be like, yo, Adam, chill, cut it. Okay. But that's not the case. So I don't care. I don't mind giving you guys that deal. I really don't.
All right. Well, speaking of deals, let's welcome Adeyemi and May.
Adeyemi and May, welcome. That's it. Laptops gone. Adeyemi and May, welcome. They just claimed the last 2 laptops. Now going forward, free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets for the next person and people that sign up with coupon code TGD121. But you all, as long as you sign up by midnight Pacific, you will get that money back guarantee. You just have to go to tgdoffer.com, type in the code TGG121. We also have a trial. I feel like I shouldn't even tell you about it because if you pass on this deal, you're out of your mind.
Don't worry about the trial.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about the trial, guys. I would just.
All right, Ramiz. You know what? Oh shit. One Oak signed up. I'm gonna give you the laptop.
Where we get? We're just gonna buy one.
Yeah, it was right after. Like The last one came in at 7:44. He came in at 7:45. What am I gonna tell him? Too bad, so sad. I hope that doesn't, I hope that helps your knee injury. Like, why am I so big? Joe, what are you doing, man? Anyways, Mike, are you texting? What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, right now I am.
All right, stop.
What? You're on a run right now.
Oh yeah. All right, well let's welcome.
Yeah, that's it, folks. All right,
Ramiz.
welcome. What's her name? Ramiz.
Hang on. We now have -1 laptops.
Ramiz, welcome to the family. Everybody welcome Ramiz. Everybody welcome Ramiz.
Yeah. You know what we'll do? Because I don't feel like updating.
What are you going to do, man? What are you doing to me now?
Nothing. It's just it's late. I don't feel like updating the template tonight.
You're going to give everyone a laptop now? You are, aren't you?
Just for tonight. I don't have time to update the template. I'm still at the office. You're here too. It's 8 o'clock. I want to go home. I don't know how many people are going to sign up between now and midnight, but can't be more than like 15 or 20,
All right, guys. Well,
so
since Adam is such a giving
morning, tomorrow morning we'll go back to Kindles, and that's it. At the end of the day, they're still signing up.
Well,
So
listen, Adam, since you're in such a giving mood tonight, maybe we should stay at the office a little bit longer.
No, I'm good. All right. So regardless of whatever, here's how this is going to work. You have until Adam gets up and gets to his computer tomorrow morning to sign up for this deal. That's how this is going to work. So my kids usually wake me up at around 6 o'clock. I'm out of the house by 7, usually at the office at 7:30. You have until about 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning to get this deal. That's it. Take advantage of it. I'm not offering it again.
Yes. How about them Bulldogs? Somebody just said, yes, go Bulldogs. All right, guys. I got nothing else for you. Since Adam is Santa Claus over here. So Christmas came late for you guys. You get a laptop. You get a laptop. You get a laptop. So Adam's just giving it all away tonight. So
I mean,
guys,
Sammer has left for the day.
Yeah.
And
TTG,
I do not feel like going through all of it. So.
All right, guys. TTGoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. Laptop and money back guarantee. What, Adam?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
Didn't say anything.
Okay. All right, guys. That is all. All right. Subscribe to the channel.
Shit. Look.
Damn, no BS. Looks pretty legit. Yes! Yes. Damn, George goes, damn, no BS. Looks pretty legit. You're not off the hook, but it looks legit. George. So, guys, literally within, what has it been? 45 minutes, George, since you've signed up? George has gone through the platform. He's saying it looks legit. I'm not off the hook yet. I don't expect to be off the hook yet. George, I'll see you in chat tomorrow, brother. I'm glad to have you on board. Folks, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button. Turn on notifications. I'll see you guys all in chat. Take advantage of this deal. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to give you guys twice your money back. You're getting a free laptop. If this is not enough to get you guys to pull the trigger and invest in yourself, honestly, you never will. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.